All right. It's time we finish KOTOR proper with Volume 9, Demon. Now, this collects issues 47 through 50 of the original KOTOR series. And in this, turns out, Roland and Demigul switched armor. Now, I think a lot of people had kind of started to figure out that there was something up with Roland, because he kept saying weird things. He kept saying weirder things throughout this series. But back in the Flashpoint arc, Roland went to grab Demigul so he could turn him into the Republic, and Demigul drugged him, and they swapped armor. And basically, Roland has been in a coma in Republic prison this whole time. He has just woken up, and he's saying he's not Demigul. Well, Demigul isn't even Demigul, technically. Technically, he is Zeltron and Jariel's old teacher. And that's why he's had such a focus on Jariel this whole time. So he and Jariel have gone their separate ways from everyone else after the last arc happened. And Zane, Griff, and Slisk, and of course LB, good old LB. LB knew the whole time, which is a really funny moment. It's like the most droid interaction ever. But basically, Demigul is going to use Jariel to take out this slaver syndicate and kill his own daughter. And he gives her Exar Kun's lightsaber, which is an evil lightsaber because everything Exar Kun touched is tainted. And it's pretty terrifying because at this point, like, Jariel is somewhat force sensitive. So is it going to corrupt her? And so Zane and crew bust Roland out so they can take out Demigul once and for all. And we kind of wrap things up. I don't want to spoil because this is actually a pretty short storyline. Dark Horse said they wanted this wrapped up by issue 50, and John Jax Miller puts a nice end to everything. Although he did have a whole nother storyline planned for Zane that we'll talk about next review, because there's some things I wanted to discuss with that. But everything is wrapped up pretty much perfectly. It's very, very nice to have them all, like, just like the grand finale of this story. And it's great for Jariel's character to finally, you know, get some conclusion with her storyline, find out about her past, and confront it once and for all. So let's talk about what happened with me at this time. So, as I said before, I had Volume 8, Destroyer, and I finally read it while being in trouble, and I couldn't get Volume 9 till that Christmas. So months and months I waited, and I got hold of Demon for Christmas, and I read it at my aunt's house because we used to have the dinner of Christmas Day at her house. And her ex-husband was a flippin' prick, let's be real. He was just a piece of shit, and everyone hates him. Anyway, he was trying to give me shit for reading Star Wars, and she's like, can you blame him? Look at these hot alien women. It's like a Star Trek thing. And I don't know. That just has always stuck out in my mind. Love my aunt dearly, but does not understand Star Wars whatsoever. And it's totally okay. It's just like, okay, this is what I have to deal with my family. Not a big deal, but just a funny little anecdote there. Nothing's as serious as the previous two videos. But yeah, I was pretty bummed that it was over, and then by this point we started seeing the pre-orders for Volume 10 coming out, and I was real excited for that, because they did announce I was a couple years out of this. This ended in like late 2009, early 2010, and so it would have been winter of 2011, the 2012 era. So I knew that there was something planned, a sequel to KOTOR was coming out. I didn't know it was going to be war. I didn't know what was in store for it. And, you know, we'll discuss that in the next video. What did I rank this? This is a solid 5 out of 5. It's a great way to end the series. So, anyway, have a good one.